welcome back to Alkaline TV. This is Douglas Dennis, the Alkaline Chef. Today we're making Mexican-inspired food. Mexican rice, refried quote-unquote beans, burritos, guacamole. What could you possibly want more? So there are the chickpeas that we're going to make into refried beans. And as you can see, we're blackening about 7 or 8 plum tomatoes and 2 bell peppers and an onion. Just blacken them on a cast iron skillet. And these are just in the food processor ground up chickpeas, and those have been already cooked. And we're going to do 2 loads full, and wow, there's a lot of beans here, chickpeas. We're going to use those later. For now, these are getting nice and black, and this is the secret. Blackening the sides and then just flip them over, and they get so much better like this. So we're going to make the guac. All you have to do is prepare some avocados. Use 1 of the blackened plum tomatoes and 1/4 of an onion, 1/4 of the blackened onion. You could do it raw as well. And then that's about a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. And we're going to use 3 key limes and squeeze them on in. This is going to be so good. There it goes. Now you can squish this up by hand, or you can food process it in a few seconds like that, and there you have it. There's the alkaline vegan guac. Well, all guac is vegan, but not all is alkaline. This is one of my favorite things ever. Can you tell? This is amazing and will keep you coming back for more. And it's nice and healthy. So here is the salsa. We're just going to throw all that blackened veggies into the blender and blend it on up. And I could have added the spices already, but we forgot, so we can add them in after and blend it again. You want to add about a 1/2 teaspoon to a full teaspoon of salt, depending on your taste. You can always add more later. You also want to add some cayenne powder, or you could use 1/2 of a habanero pepper. Make sure to take the seeds out unless you love the spicy. And then we've got some key lime juice squirted right in. And now we're preparing this. Now there's a habanero for you. So we just food processed what you just saw in the pan and put it in here. I didn't film it. And then you just add that ground up chickpeas from before. Now most of the flavor is going to be in there from the blackened veggies, but you're going to have to add salt to taste. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. Thank you so much. For all the new subscribers, make sure to click the little bell icon so you can come like my videos as soon as I publish them. I appreciate that. Right now, this channel does not make money, so it is just free for you to learn some awesome recipes. Now, we're just adding salt to taste as this cooks down, and if I were you, I would add a cup of water to this. Oh man, look at these in slow motion. Here are some ingredients for the rice, which is not going to be rice, it's going to be quinoa, but don't worry if you don't like quinoa, it'll be awesome. Now this is just a 1/2 a bell pepper and an onion diced. And then here's the quinoa. We're not going to use all of it, just prepare it like it says on the package, and that's basically fill it up. After you wash it very thoroughly, you fill it up with water about a 1/2 inch above the quinoa well, about an inch actually above the quinoa, and it will cook down and all the water will cook out. Now we're going to add some little tiny pieces of lion's mane mushroom. If you haven't seen that, we have been growing and eating some and have another recipe for just fried lion's mane, which is amazing. And these are extremely good for you. Now this is just instead of chicken or something else, but you don't really have to add it. If you don't have any, don't worry about it, just leave it out. But you do want these peppers and onions to cook. And that is in grapeseed or avocado oil, by the way. Now I'm just going to scoop a couple cups or so of the cooked quinoa until it just covers all the veggies in the pan. And add a diced plum tomato, fresh one. We're also going to add onion powder, cayenne pepper, ooh, that's if you like it spicy, and also sea salt, of course. Otherwise this will be very bland. The sea salt gives it that zap, makes it really good. And then just mix this well. Very good. And we're going to add some, these were vegetable stock, alkaline vegan vegetable stock, of course, that we just prepared and then froze in an ice cube tray. So if you have a half cup of vegetable stock, I would only use it if you made it yourself. Otherwise you can just add a little bit of water. And then we're adding about 5 tablespoons of the salsa that we just made. That is great. The salsa plus the fresh tomatoes are going to be an excellent combination. And just a couple tablespoons more. There we go. You want this to be as flavorful as possible. Nobody likes bland quinoa. Not me, at least. This will not be bland whatsoever. And some lime juice at the end. Just squeeze some key lime right in there. Oh yeah, that's when in doubt, key lime for the win. Look how good this looks. And then we just threw some oyster mushrooms in with some oil, sea salt, probably a little onion powder and cayenne. And these are going to be for the burritos. And look at this spread. We've got the mushrooms here. Those are just oyster mushrooms. We grew them, but you can get them. And there are the fake refried beans, the guacamole, and the salsa. And this salsa will blow your mind. Like I said, I would add a little bit of water to those beans, but it was great. And then this mushroom is just for a meat replacement, but you don't have to add it. And the guac is amazing. Now, I think we made these burritos when we didn't have any rice left. So I would add half of the quinoa. I keep calling it rice because it's supposed to be tomato rice, but really it's quinoa. And half of the refried beans, which they're not even beans, they're chickpeas. You know what I mean. And these are 100% coconut wraps. No chemicals or additives. Can you believe that? And then just stick them in the cast iron. Oh man, I haven't had burritos in like 2 years. This is going to be amazing. Can you look at that? This is probably my favorite thing in the world. Oh man, I can't wait to eat it. Oh yes. You could make this, you could really go anywhere with this. You could put sauce on top and make enchiladas. Now there's some of the salsa that we just made, and I'm gonna have a little taste for ya. Steaming hot out of the skillet. Burritos, after 2 years of being alkaline vegan, finally found wraps that don't have any junk in them. And look at that. Double take.